Alright, let's talk about what's going on with Marathon as we roll into day 3 on Tau Ceti. The developers just dropped a fresh update, and it's basically a big "we see you, we hear you, keep it coming." With the server slam running through Monday the 2nd of March at 10 AM PT, they are clearly in full data gathering mode, trying to make sure that the 5th of March launch goes as smoothly as possible. First of all, they are still collecting user interface feedback. A lot of you have been posting thoughts about menus, readability, flow, and general usability. The team says that they are tracking all of it and plan to keep iterating even after launch. So if something feels clunky or confusing, now really is the time to say it. They want everything centralized in the Discord user interface feedback thread so that nothing gets lost in the shuffle. On the performance side, PC players have definitely been vocal. Reports of high CPU usage, low GPU utilization, frame rate caps hovering around 80 to 100 FPS, and random stutters are all on their radar. The developers are actively reviewing those reports, so if you are experiencing that kind of a thing, they are asking for detailed system specs and even short clips if possible. The more specific you are, the easier it will be for them to pinpoint what's going wrong. PvP frequency is another hot topic. Some players feel like they are running into squads constantly, while others are barely seeing anyone. The team says that they are digging into overall player density on non-beginner maps to get a clearer picture. So whether you've been dropping into Perimeter, the beginner version of Perimeter, or Dire Marsh, they want to know how it's feeling from your side. Movement and heat generation are also big conversation points. Momentum, overheating, how responsive everything feels in a fight is all being discussed. Some players love the tension that the heat system creates, others feel it can be punishing in extended engagements. The developers are watching that feedback closely, so if something about the way your runner handles doesn't feel right, now's the time to speak up. If you'd like, leave a comment in the comment section below and I can try to pass the feedback on. Then there's the med and ammo economy. This one's been consistent since the tester started. Stack sizes, how effective green tier med items actually are, and whether ammo drops feel too scarce have all come up repeatedly. The team specifically mentioned that they want to know what you are bringing into runs and whether you feel like you are running dry. That context actually matters because it helps them balance scarcity versus strategy. And finally, those Weasel error codes. If you've been kicked with a Weasel error, that's tied to a disruption in your network connection to Marathon's servers. The developers have said they've got multiple investigations underway. In some cases, it might be home internet issues or internet service provider related problems, but if you found a fix on your end, they want to hear about it so that they can connect the dots. Overall, this message feels pretty clear from the developers. They are deep in listening mode. This server slam isn't just a stress test for their servers, it is a stress test for systems, balance, performance, and player experience across the board. So if you've been holding back the feedback, now is the time. Let me know in the comment section below. Everything you report now could directly shape how things feel when the game officially launches on the 5th of March. That is the latest from Tau Ceti. Let me know in the comment section below what has been standing out for you so far, good or bad, and I'll see you on the next one.